What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Learn English with Colors Crazy. Yeah, that's me. Happy New Year 2023. Hopefully, this year you guys have set the bar really high to not only learn Spanish, learn English, or any other language you want to learn, but also to accomplish things that you thought were going to be difficult to accomplish. So, welcome back again. So, today I had the great pleasure to be with Jalen, as we pronounce it in Spanish, Jalen. So, welcome, Helen.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, and I'm happy to be here. What's up?
Chilling, man. How's your 2023 going so far?
So far, it's good, man. I'm only one day in, and I'm not really doing it. I'm doing this video call right now, so that's something productive.
Okay, cool. 2 days in.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Today's second. All right. So me, I'm just getting ready to start tomorrow. I'm going back to school tomorrow. And I'm excited to be again with my students.
And
So,
what are you doing? What do you do in school?
well, I teach Spanish. I came here with a program called Faces. They brought me here to teach Spanish for a couple of years, and that's what I've been doing. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Do you like it? You
Right.
like it?
Oh yeah, I do. I do. I really enjoy being in the classroom because, like I've been saying in previous videos, students are my greatest teachers. They're the one who, teach me every day. Day in day out, I learn expressions. I learn things. My listening is getting every day better and better.
Yeah,
So yeah.
that's cool, man.
All right. So Jalen, why don't you just do a self introduction so people get to know a little bit about you.
Okay, I don't know exactly what to say, but I'm Jalen. I'm exactly 30 years old. I'm a strength and conditioning coach full time, so like a trainer. And I used to be in the military, but now I'm not anymore. And all I do, man, I work people out all day. I work myself out all day, and when I'm not doing that, then I'm doing language learning stuff like this, right? So
Yeah. Now that you're saying that you do learning things in your free time, let me tell you that I've been watching your videos. By the way, people, I want to invite you to subscribe to his YouTube channel, and how they can find you. You better
if
tell them.
Quick Temper on YouTube, QuickTempa. I should pop up, but if not, I'll comment right under this video so people could click on my channel if they want to.
All right, yeah. So you can just guys go and watch his videos. They're really cool, really fun, and why? Because he just shared. Well, he not only shared his learning experience, but also what he does on a regular basis. Weightlifting and many other things. Trips that he takes. It's cool. I really recommend watching his videos. So yeah, Jaden. As I was about to say, I've been watching your videos where you share learning Spanish, and let me tell you that I'm really the first time I watched one of your videos, I was like blown away because how great your Spanish is. And the latest video, if I'm not wrong, was yesterday that you uploaded was the one in you were in Puerto Rico. Seeing you speaking, the way you speak is a motivation not only for me but for many other people who think learning a language is really complex.
Mhm.
So I want to say congratulations and keep it up, man.
Thank you.
Now, why do you decided to learn Spanish, or how you got to learn Spanish? I'm curious to know.
Okay, so there's a couple of different reasons, but the biggest reason was that one time I had this client, right, and she couldn't speak any English. And so at that point in time, I didn't really speak any Spanish. I had Duolingo on my phone, but
Um,
it's like it's not it doesn't really help you speak to people. I could guess stuff, but it's not the same as talking. So I had this client,
exactly.
yeah, I had this client Valeria, and she didn't speak any English. And so I wanted to tell her how to do stuff, and I just couldn't. I would like try to show her with my body, but it just wasn't. It's not the same as having a conversation with someone. And so slowly, I would demonstrate stuff to her, and she would say, "Oh," or she would say it in Spanish, and I would say, "Oh, okay, like sentadilla, okay, that's squat." Like I would start picking it up. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, I'm actually learning so much just from like this stuff in real life. I'm learning more than I learned on like Duolingo and stuff. So I just decided like I was gonna try to learn a lot more so I could help her more. And at that time, I also I was already in a relationship with my wife. At the time, we weren't married, but her whole family is from Guatemala, and they speak English, but they prefer to speak in Spanish, right? So
Right.
I was like, well, this is perfect. Like I have.
It, it's the same thing with me. For example, when I'm indoors, when I'm with my family, that's the language we use to communicate. Spanish, but when I'm outside, that's all I love doing. Speak Spanish. Speak English with. I take full advantage of the opportunity because I will eventually go back home, and there I will not be that much exposed to the language like that. So that's why I take full advantage of it. Yeah, keep going, man. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, you good, bro. Yeah, but yeah, basically, I have my wife's family, and I had this client at the time. She's not my client anymore, but she still inspired me to start. And so because of that, I just kept going. And then I would meet more people in the gym that didn't speak English, but they want to help. And I would say, oh, well, I know a little bit because I had this client that only spoke Spanish. And then every client I got, I would just learn more and more. And so, and then also, like I told you, I have a friend in Colombia who's also a weightlifter. And so during the quarantine, I asked him to get on Skype with me like this. I'm like, hey, can we just talk like for an hour, a couple times a week? I'll pay you money. And so we'll have conversations a couple times a week, and my Spanish will just keep going up and up and up. And I just got better and better. Just keep doing it. I still talk to him like 3 times a week on the phone, and I'll pay him for it.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. What do you do to get out of that, word related conversation and be able to speak about all the different things in Spanish, using the target language?
It really just it's just about getting uncomfortable. I mean, for one, I would be talking about work related stuff, but when you're training someone, like it's kind of like a friendship, right? So you ask them, how was your day, and you want to know what they ate because that's important. So I
Yeah,
like
right.
more about stuff that they did in their day, what they ate, and how much they slept, and all kinds of stuff that um, helps with training, but it's also stuff that's not related to training too. So just from like I said, I would meet them, and they would invite me to other stuff outside of the gym. So then I would be at parties and stuff like that, and you have to talk to people that don't speak English, and they ask you random questions like where are you from and where's your
Right.
family from, and just all kinds of stuff. So every conversation I learned something new. I mean, even now, obviously, there's a bunch of words that I don't know, a bunch of expressions I never heard before.
Hmm.
Just keep picking it up every conversation.
Exactly. And then the other thing is that, you're saying that your wife's family is from Guatemala, right? So,
Hmm.
for example, they use expressions we don't use in Colombia, for
Yeah.
example. You might come up with one of those and I won't be able to understand. But I'm definitely, I will understand by context, I will try to figure out what you're trying to say, and that's cool. And next time I speak with somebody who use that same word, I will be able to understand. And that's what it's all about. All right. So I want to ask you this question. This 2023 just started, has just started, and everybody has resolutions. What are your resolutions in terms of language, jobs, and places you want or wish to travel? I'm curious to know.
Okay. For one, I'm gonna start trying to learn Portuguese. I don't know how far I'm gonna take it, but I wanted to add a new language. So of course I'll continue improving my Spanish. And I also, like I told you, I want to travel to Colombia, maybe maybe more than once this year, but I definitely have to go at least one time this year. There's so much that I want to do there, and I want to, meet my friend. And but yeah, I want to try to pick up Portuguese. I want to be able to at least like have a conversation in Portuguese. So it's a
Cool.
lot different than Spanish. I thought it was gonna be more similar, but it's really different. So
you're telling me you're gonna go to Colombia, and you know what? Once you're in Colombia, you have the chance to go to Brazil, because they're close, and that will be really cool experience you're gonna have in Brazil and in Colombia as well. And once you're in Colombia, make sure you go to where I'm from, Quito.
Okay.
Go to Quito, go to Cali, go to Bogota, go to Medellin, Manizales, go to many different places because every city has something different to offer. I'm telling you. You know, me too. You can travel to Pasto. I mean, and while you are in Pasto, you can go to other countries that are close again. Yeah. So in terms of jobs, are you planning to change work environment? Are you happy there?
I don't know, man. That's a tough question because I do like my job, and I kind of just started in the middle of 2022. But me and my wife were talking, and we kind of want to move to Puerto Rico. So if I can find a job that's similar or at least similar pay in Puerto Rico, or if I can work remote somehow, I don't know how I would do that, but then I would like to move to Puerto Rico because eventually when we have kids, we want them to be able to speak Spanish and English. And if you raise them here, it's really hard for them to keep the Spanish because it's just so much English everywhere. So
Hmm.
I'd rather them grow up somewhere speaking Spanish, and then if we want, we could just move back here.
We're back here. Right.
Yeah. How's that for
Okay.
you? How old is your kid?
I have two, by the way. I have one who is 17, the other one is 18. And yeah, hopefully
Man, how old are
in the
you?
future, I'm planning to have another one.
How old are you?
I'm 35, 34. Yeah, 34, close to be 35. Yeah.
Younger than that, man.
Yeah. So,
That's crazy.
I did my thing early.
That was real early.
Yeah, it was. But you know what? I don't regret it. I don't regret it because now they're a help. They
Yeah.
help me around, with stuff. Whenever I don't feel like I'm, you know, let's say healthy like that. So I'm feeling below par under the weather. I just tell them like, hey, just get the car, go to Walmart and buy these things, and they do it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I need somebody to go, drop off stuff. They will go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? So at some point, it's an advantage. Once they grow up. And yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy.
That's cool, man. That's do they speak English?
They do. It's not like really, really, intermediate or advanced level, but they are getting there. So they can communicate. It's
Oh, that's
conversational, I would say. All right, it's not to
cool.
switch. Oh, we're gonna use Spanish now. The idea is to, show my subscribers what kind of level of Spanish you have. Uh,
Me pone nervioso, bro.
no, no, no. Estamos bien, estamos bien. Bueno, Jalen, cuéntame un poquito de este último viaje que hiciste a Puerto Rico.
Ok, sí, fuimos para Puerto Rico y no sé, es algo que hacemos cada año y me encantó la isla y toda la belleza, la naturaleza, bro, todo.
Naturaleza.
Sí.
Ok, perfecto. Y cuéntame, en Puerto Rico, ¿qué parte de Puerto Rico pudiste visitar o visitaste en tu estancia?
Muchas partes. San Juan, Caguas, el Yunque es como el bosque del Puerto Rico. ¿Qué más? Loíza, hay mucha, hay mucha gente negra en Loíza. Y, uff, ¿qué más? No sé,
¿Y
pero
conoces,
San Juan y Loíza.
okay, y conoces, has escuchado algunos artistas de Puerto Rico? ¿Qué
Oh,
nombre te, ah?
¿O quién?
¿Conoces algunos artistas de Puerto Rico?
Sí, Yengo Flow. ¿Conoce a Yengo Flow?
Django Flow, pues en persona no, pero lo he escuchado, claro. ¿Te gusta la música de él?
Sí, y ok,
Hey, Jalen,
bro, lo vi en el aeropuerto, bro.
¿sí lo viste? Oh, qué bien, qué bien.
Humilde, bro, estaba tirando fotos con la gente y todo, bro.
Sí, oh, excelente, es humilde, es humilde. Esos son
Sí,
los artistas que a uno les gusta. Bueno, en uno de tus videos miré que estabas escuchando la música, bueno, aparece la música de Tego Calderón. ¿Has escuchado a Tego Calderón? ¿Te gusta la música?
claro que sí, a la Vallarde.
El Abayarte, Tego Calde, claro.
Sí.
¿Y qué otro artista conoces de Puerto Rico?
Hay muchos, bro, pero algunos son, no sé cómo decirlo, como underground, como
Mm,
ah,
el
ah,
bajo mundo.
de Young Chimmy, Young Chimmy, ok, Young Chimmy, Arcángel, ah,
Arcángel, claro.
sí, Bad Bunny, claro que sí.
Bunny.
¿Quién más? No sé, hay muchos, bro.
Ah, okay. Y de Colombia, bueno, I'm gonna put you to test. Te voy a poner a prueba. I'm gonna put you to test.
Ok,
Qué artistas de Colombia conoces, has escuchado?
Fade, J Balvin,
Ajá,
Karol G, claro. Uh,
ajá, claro.
uh, ¿Quién más? ¿Quién más? Um,
¿Qué
uf,
más? ¿Qué más? ¿No has
los-
escuchado, no has escuchado un representante de los latinos, de los afrolatinos? ¿No? Chucky
eh,
Town, ¿no has escuchado Chucky
oh,
Town?
¿Sabes de G Black? ¿No?
Uh.
Oh, ok, no, déjame pensar. Ese arrocito, lo tengo volando bajito.
No, no, no sé quién es, no sé quién es. Sabes tú más que yo, no, no sé.
Black, bro, G Black, búscalo, bro.
Ok, voy a buscarlo a ver qué, qué tiene.
No sé,
Bueno,
no
bueno,
sé.
Jalen, bueno, esto es una prueba viva de que tu español está muy, muy bueno. Felicitaciones,
Gracias.
continúa así y me gustaría que cerraras dando unas palabras de ánimo, motivación a la gente que está aprendiendo, bien sea español o inglés.
Ok, sigue aprendiendo. Get out there and have some conversations. You have to talk to people. Tienes que hablar con la gente en la calle o lo que sea. Have to.
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
Mhm. For sure.
Okay. All right, that's all. Guys, don't forget to share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Learn English because it's crazy. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.